So Andy, you've been talking about standards, and I can only imagine to the people the customers, it could be confusing, right? Of which standard applies to what's the best time to use this one here. So I think one of the first ones you brought up was LEED.
Yeah.
Can you dig into that a little bit more? What is LEED,
Yeah,
what's involved,
absolutely.
and what's the end game with LEED?
Yeah, so LEED stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. It's the largest green building rating system globally. And mentioned some stats before, but I think 2.5 billion square feet daily are built to the LEED.
And it's been around for a little bit, right?
Been around since 2001.
Okay.
LEED version 1.0 came out. Later, 2.2 came out. Then we went to 2009. And when MEP products could actually start contributing to LEED was LEED version 4.
Okay.
So Superior Essex was actually the first communication cable manufacturer to invest in environmental product declarations, which is a summarization of our life cycle impacts associated with our products, and health product declarations, which is a summarization and transparency report saying the total compositional chemistry was within our products and the human health impacts associated with that compositional chemistry. So again, we're focused on transparency and communicating with our customers. So this helps to contribute to the LEED rating system.
Now they see even having transportation, like having bike racks on site. Does it really get to that level of having accessibility for the employees if they want to ride their bike, they have facilities for it, all those things really
So how
up,
close are you to public transportation? How much energy does your building, is it energy modeled to reduce compared to a baseline building? All of these things are taken into consideration as a part of the LEED rating system.
That's a lot of great thing on LEEDs, but there's other standards, right?
There are.
So the other one I've been hearing about more is WELL.
Yes.
The WELL standard. How does that fit in? Is it like LEED? Is it not like LEED? How does that fit into the whole strategy of sustainability?
Yeah.
What can that do for a customer?
LEED focuses mainly on environmental impacts of a building. That there are some stretches into human health impacts in the LEED rating system. WELL is completely a standard completely focused on how a building affects the health of an occupant. So it's actually less focused on environmental sustainability and much more focused on health and well-being, which is how LEED and WELL differentiate themselves.
Okay, that's a key one.
Yes, it is. So WELL has actually been, it's a new kid on the block. I don't think it launched officially in 2015. It's relatively new to the market. And it has seen significant growth due to the focus on businesses wanting to recruit new people, maintain talent. They've focused on getting their buildings to be healthy, and that the fact that more people want to actually be in them and stay in them.
Space, right?
Right.
That's more focused.
So it was actually a standard developed by both doctors and building practitioners. So they actually have had medical buy-in as to if you do these things, yes, it actually does affect positively human health.
Okay.
So it goes into where LEED and WELL differ, other than environmental versus health, is where LEED has credits, WELL has features. And ultimately, you have to do a certain amount of those feature requirements to gain WELL certification in general, and then there's gold and platinum that show that your space is even healthier than.
So platinum being the highest.
Platinum's again the highest, yes. So it's really interesting to see how both lighting features and material features play a role in WELL. So Superior Essex, in the fact that we have communication cable that is both eliminating toxic chemistry, obviously plays well into a well-built environment with our red list free cable. So it's really interesting to see how cabling can actually tie in significantly to the WELL building standard.